Hello and welcome to Game-Geki, the show that's available in 3 levels of horror. I'm DDK, joined as always by Gekadami, as we, he, me, any combination of the above, play a game!
That game being Song of Horror.
Song of Horror. It's one of those, just came on sale on Steam, got a lot of press. Tends to be how we find a lot of these games, to be honest. They get some nice PRS.
Yeah, it seems to be, by the looks of it, kind of falls into our, common Resident Evil theme on this child from the footage I've seen. Apparently this game features, like, permadeath and several characters.
It
So
sounds
that's kind of different
a
Resident
lot
Evil.
like Obscure. I don't know if we played Obscure. I know.
I never played Obscure. I've never seen it being played either.
Don't think I ever played Obscure 2. That game
No,
is...
I've never played either, so I wouldn't know. And Obscure has, like, fixed camera angles, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It's quite Resident Evil-like.
I think this game might. It kind of gave me the impression it had fixed camera angles, judging by the footage I saw. That has very cinematic camera angles.
Oh, that must be a load game thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, a new game is going to throw me into the prelude. Oh, let's rock. Sorry, I'll pick up the controller.
Let's prelude then. For my little... I
Adeline?
can't read that.
Damn it. Warren! The monster from Lost.
The smoke monster.
Now that's too loud, but I'm going to have to fix it when I can play.
It's a bit on the loud time, yeah. Oh, we recommend using headphones and the controller for more immersive experience. Xbox controller.
Damn it. Xbox.
That reminds me, actually.
Jill Valentine walks in.
No, it's Chris Redfield.
Damn it.
Daniel's apartment. This is your apartment? No, it's way too nicely decorated.
But look, he's got that generic
Home
brown
sweet
hair.
home.
Home sweet home. He sounds exactly like me. That's me.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
It is fixed camera angle, see? Just like Resident Evil.
Yeah, nice, authentic Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Now, I would have thought general volume would have been everything, but it really doesn't seem to.
M.L. James and E.K. Hoffman. I've heard those two. Apparently, in theory, there's difficulties based on the names of writers. I mean, I know Edgar Allan Poe, obviously, and H.P. Lovecraft. E.T.A. Hoffman, I'm guessing they're massively inferior to the other two, considering that lower difficulties.
You would assume that, or they're just less scary, like softer
Maybe, yeah.
writers.
I mean, personally, I'm not a big fan of H.P. Lovecraft. I've read all of his books, but I'm not a big fan. Lovecraft, I think I said this on stream actually. Lovecraft is very good at writing concepts, but not very good at writing stories.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that the CGI bits aren't synced because the music sounds fine now.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's possible. Could be a separate volume.
In which case, I'm not going
Ernest
to be able to fix
Theodor
that.
Amadeus Hoffman. Well, actually, the name does sound familiar. Ernest Theodor Amadeus
Do
Hoffman.
that and see if I can.
There are books at this stage,
Touch.
right?
My old flashlight. Saved me more than once in the great outdoors. I think of the great outdoors as the great outdoors too.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like there's anything else I can do with it for now.
The light switch.
I can hit the lights, undo my good work, kind of rub my finger against the wall next to the light switch. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
the
can-
hotspots are always on screen. That's interesting. Very
Yeah,
point
that's
and click
pretty cool.
adventure game like.
Mm.
He's
Reminds
been
me a
back
lot
some
more
really
of
good memories.
reminds me a lot more of right now at least. This is just a first impression. Reminds me a lot of fucking David Cage game. You know,
Does,
Detroit Become
yeah.
Human or Heavy Rain, especially Heavy Rain. Because those games are fixed around rules too.
Another thing about this house is that it suits me because the first thing I'm greeted with when I come home is the toilet.
But yeah, that's fine.
Excellent. Man, this toilet stinks as usual. You know, some people blame the toilet, but sometimes you have to blame what goes into the toilet. And this house has an amazing double-doored room, which is quite a thing for such a cramped-looking area.
Home sweet home.
It's such strange that he's got double doors on a room.
Yeah, I've never actually.
It's got to be an American thing.
He's English, seemingly.
Plan to spend my Sunday on this couch listening to jazz. Oh, he's enlightened. My videotape collection. I've got quite a few pornos, Western cop movies. Western and cop movies. Can't wait to see the next X-Files episode. Oh. I should sell that whole thing once and for all.
I see E.T. Hoffman wrote Nutcracker.
I need to go get some real pizza with Frederico one of these days. Wrote the Nutcracker, and the Nutcracker is that I'm not.
Often portrayed as a ballet.
Damn. I closed the curtains again, and I end up killing this poor plant. Monster. We've already witnessed our first murder of this
Yep.
horror experience.
It seems very modern. I thought this game was set like in 1900s, but it clearly set modern day. Or at least the 21st century.
Some leftover coffee. Not my drug of choice on Friday evening.
No, sorry,
Yeah.
maybe 20th. Actually, maybe 20th century. Could be the 80s.
When I was
Not
looking
radio
for
things.
houses,
Oh, the TV there, yeah, TV. Look, that's it's like set in the
yeah,
80s, maybe.
his tapes have placed it. Although his tapes look very skinny.
Hmm. They do, yeah.
I'm not really hungry. Plus, didn't get any groceries this week. The fridge just empty. Damn. Squeaky clean, just like it should be. Oh, it's the inventory button. Probably should get used to my. So if I'm moving, the running's a bit. It's like he doesn't start running straight away. That's bear that.
I get the impression this game's gonna be documents. I get the impression this game's gonna be more of a point and click than an actual Resident Evil game. I'm not entirely sure there's gonna be any combat in this game.
Well, I certainly don't have the means to engage in combat right now. Okay, so unless there's an amazing hot point that I'm missing, don't think there's much going on in this room. Let me check the other side of the flat.
This Ernest Theodor Amadeus Hoffman doesn't seem like an author I'd be too interested in reading. Although he did write a book called The Sandman, which
Whoa, that's a direct link to
the
the
last
other
game
game.
we played. Yeah. What's the other author's name?
Oh,
Phone's
crikey,
ringing.
seriously.
Crikey.
What, is he Australian? Whoa. Is this loading cutscene?
It's loading whatever's next.
Hello.
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
Damn.
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday, or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I'd go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine. Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
But I've got to
You're
attend a
going to owe
fort
me a
in
big
5
fat
minutes.
favor.
Whatever you want.
Big fat favor.
Write this down. 4 Abbott Thomas Road, in the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find him. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll see what I can do. We'll ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dan. You're saving my skin.
Again. Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy.
This is an actual cutscene, I think.
Over at Wake Publishers
Wow,
to
yeah.
come looking for jolly old Husher themselves.
Yeah, even his voice
Shit.
meets all that.
Even I should be too important for that. I mustn't overstretch my complaints.
All your bounds.
Rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement. If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner. Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. Or I'd have divorced myself in her place.
The divorce took place in that very flat.
Lawyer, bloody alcoholic. Chin up, you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all. Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings. But if I could find Husher, I have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star. Let's cross our fingers and hope he's home.
Here's subtitles.
It was helpful that the subtitles, yeah. The Husher Mansion is a large 19th century colonial house, property of Sebastian P. Husher.
I feel like loading screens is like a hallmark of Unreal Engine games. Like, you always like, oh, Unreal Engine games, you have like a static screen with text at the bottom of the loading screen.
Yeah, it could be the very stock default type.
Still not entirely sure what country is certain. Wait, what side was the driving wheel on that cutscene?
Looks like he was there.
On
you
the
can
left.
Base it off that.
On the left. So yeah, he's seemingly he's not in the UK, then. I guess he is in America.
I didn't know Hushner had kids.
So the other author, M.R. James, is Montag Road James, who wrote a few ghost stories, I guess. Mostly known for his ghost stories. Sure,
He's got a
somewhere
badge
else
of
I'm interested.
perseverance. Better examine that. 3 years sober. I'm happy for him. He's worked hard for this. If only things had been different. Sophie.
If only.
Yeah, beautiful 3D model.
Yeah, it's shiny and everything.
Combine it with my own sobriety. A newspaper. That murder they arrested about a week ago is on the front page. Well, that don't bother me none.
Hello? Is that music? I'd better take a look.
This old house is creaking away. Each character has their own light source. To turn it on and off, press right trigger / push in the right analog stick. Once it's on, you can choose the direction which you want to point the light. To do so, use the right analog stick. This will allow you to illuminate specific areas and also help you interact with objects that might not be right in front of your character. Your light source will never run out. Use it as much as you need. Alright, after.
Is that someone playing a music box?
No, it's music box playing itself.
They look like travel guides. The clock marks 12. Guess it needs fixing. The alarm seems disabled. Much better if it goes off. I have a lot of explaining to do.
You're just breaking into this guy's house. Yeah.
There's a lot of clothes. Is anybody home?
That's a lot of close guy like slurs his words as well. He thinks.
Ah. Look at that stunning mirror there. It seems
It's,
to be the same mirrors as the other game.
Ah, yes, the Unreal Engine mirror.
Damn it, I didn't click on that mirror. I need to admire my clear reflection. Refraction. We could go to that nice restaurant, but I should probably take things slow. I don't want to mess this up. Not again.
Excuse me?
I think he did say something else, but I kind of bounced off the thing.
Hmm.
Well, let's get to the business end of this room. Oh, so there's in a lot of these framed pictures. The rest must be family, I guess. Though I guess all these things are double interactions.
Maybe.
Alright, he doesn't want to look at that.
Just like point your camera down and point your yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's weird. What are these suitcases doing here? An LP. Nice record player. Looks vintage. Grand. What a beauty. Must sound like an angel.
Oh, you can
Tickle the ivories.
What's the?
I think it needs tuning. It's been ages since I've heard someone play. There you go. I've probably got the bad ending now.
So the only thing I know about this game is that I saw on speedrun fail someone playing it and they clicked on like the wrong door. They said, "Oh, I thought it was the wrong door," and they instantly murdered the character they were playing as. So I don't know. Maybe this game's like that. Maybe this game is like Cocktail, where death comes at a cost, a coin toss. These bottles and things, they almost ruined my life.
To think that they almost ruined my life. I mean, they kind of already did, but a chessboard really suits the highbrow feel of this place. There's some chairs to have a conversation. I need a set of chairs opposite each other. Just
one opposite each other. Let's just sit in the conversational chair, shall we?
Of course.
We should stare at each other.
I kind of look around. Shall I put the gramophone on? This plant is barely alive. I guess we got that in common.
Is there a white thing on? Oh, right.
When was
Would be
the
a good
last
white
time
when you
they
already
watered
examined
it?
it. It's a good white when you already examined something.
Didn't notice that. History and art magazines. I've got nothing against them, but I bet they'd. Sorry.
Yeah,
But they'd
seems
bore
like
me
the
to
case.
death.
Seems like that might be the case.
This guy's a bit of a hunter. Oops.
Have to look up at it.
The deer's head is almost as big as I am. Oh dear.
Oh
All
dear,
of these
oh
books
dear.
were written by Hushner. They must be first editions.
I mean, there's his own book, so probably. There's another picture of them.
With so many people in the house, it's no wonder no one ever answered Etienne's calls.
Etienne's calls. Who the fuck's Etienne? What's the world?
Ah, the worldo. I
The
wonder who
world,
this is.
oh.
A respectable amount of books. I mean, it's quite respectable. In fact, you could say a shitload of books.
No, what can't I see and find that meme?
If I break that, my grandsons will finish
Right.
paying it off.
Yeah.
Ding. A camera,
Oh.
or rather, a fake camera. Why has he got a
fake
fake
camera?
camera? History fiction, fun to read, although I prefer the newspaper. Mostly noir and police thrillers. Now these I like.
Because I think, oh no, sorry, it's at the desk. No, I don't know. It's at the desk in the foreground.
Oh,
That there. Yeah, I kind of thought it was below you, but no, it's in the foreground.
man, this guy's even messier than I am.
And I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah. Things got messy last night. Grammar and reference books. Guess they come in handy when Hushner is writing. Books, books, and more books. Japanese swords. Anything from that country is popular now thanks to those stupid cartoons. Damn, he's not
Yeah.
like me. He's more like you.
Yeah, he doesn't like the Chinese cartoons.
It looks like this drawer is jammed shut.
Oh. It's the Marlboro cigarettes. I believe the red triangle cigarettes from Marlboro.
Yeah,
Doesn't
sure.
say that on them.
You're absolutely right. A favourite of mine. I think I shall smoke the lot. When he's cooking salmon, he also thinks he should smoke the lot.
Oh, weird way to hold a torch.
Well, he has to hold it like that so he can navigate his hand around in stunning real time. What's up
change
here
hand
and down here?
Change hand on the torch. That's interesting.
Bzz, bzz.
Yeah, that looks really weird. When you point it upward, it looks weird.
Decorative fruit, the expensive porcelain kind. I guess I don't want anyone. They don't want anyone to think they're poor. No.
I've never really considered that fruit could be made out of porcelain.
Doorknob.
Full idea for that. If Scissor-Man shows up.
Documents and items. You found an examinable item. Expect it to gain information by pressing X button. To examine the backside. Damn, examine the backside. It's awfully forward of you. You can access your inventory and collect documents at any time. Pressing the shoulder buttons. Okay. First letter from Isaac Farber. A letter for Husher, found by Daniel in the author's mansion. Post-stamped August 1st, 1998. Oh no, 1998!
Wait, okay, so this is 1998. Oh my god! This is after 1998, then why is it still got fucking old TV?
I'll press read to activate better font. Dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I must admit that we're all impatiently awaiting your latest work. My dear friend, I must ask a favour of you. Enclosed with this letter, you will find one of the latest items we have purchased at the store. An ornate music box with fascinating engravings. This is sounding awfully a lot like the second Clock Tower game with the bad one.
Oh yeah.
The craftsmanship is astonishing, but something else has caught my eye. Or perhaps I should say ear. The melody, Sebastian. It's peculiar. You have to listen for yourself. I've never heard the song before, and my attempts at finding the score or the name of composer have failed. I cannot for the life of me get that melody out of my head. I can rotate this one as they were getting out of it.
Press it.
Would you be willing to help me find any clues regarding this box and its mysterious melody? I would be forever grateful. With the warmest of wishes, Isaac Fabar. I've also enclosed a little information I managed to find about said box. Letter addressed to Sebastian.
Oh, so you have to like rotate papers like that to see the other side of them.
So how do I find this enclosed extra information?
Hmm.
It's kind of interesting that you could read it all in sheer 3D if you really wanted to.
I mean, you could. Not exactly easy, but you definitely could.
This is a doctor's handwriting if I ever saw it.
Yeah, Last of Us has that as well, right? You can see the document in game, and then you could technically read it off the page, but you can kind of see it in plain text and press the button.
Yeah. Not quite there. I got it before for a second, but whipped past it. Ooh, there it.
Man. Aim your camera now.
The table is set but covered in dust. Where is everybody? Look at this amazing pram thing. It's got a game of whack-a-mole built right into the top.
I guess that's a tea trolley? No mirror.
Man, that mirror's dirty.
Did you hear him giggle when he said that?
Yep. Family portraits. They look old. Books and plates in the same cabinet. Not much order there. Yeah, I'm sure his plates are all nicely ordered.
I mean, yeah, you don't have books with plates.
His house is rather sprawling.
Yes, yeah. What's that? It's like pistol bullets. Resident Evil 2.
A matchbox. Can't think of any reason to burn the house down. Yet.
Oh no!
No one escapes the heat.
You'd have
That
better
sounds
click
way
on
more
random.
serious.
I can only pick what's available. I mean, I could click random, but I didn't want to. They're covered in dust. This place hasn't been cleaned in days. Yeah. I'll open a window. That'll help clear the dust.
Like your house, you can't just go around. You can walk, wander around, touching everything, but you can't go around, you know, open the windows.
True. I should leave things as I found them. In terrible disrepute. Oops. So let's see. I've been in there. So just turn that.
This guy's not a toilet right across from this
Is
window.
that music box? The music box sounds like it's down here, but
It does, yeah. Did you check the second double door over there?
let me double check over here because it seems like it would be.
Oh, behind you.
It's not the gramophone there.
No, it's to the wall towards us.
This double door, is it? Oh, is it? I already checked.
I'm not sure you checked. I don't.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
sorry.
yeah, alright. It's the world door room. The world door. No, it sounds like it's towards us at the back of the screen where we are. Where the camera is, I mean.
Let's get over here then.
Along this wall here. It sounds like.
I know it's a porcelain fruit.
I mean, along the wall in that room, not in this room. Right, in there.
What the?
Oh, that was.
How can there be a door there?
Hmm.
Mm.
Finished looking around. That's the least interesting of all the things in here. It's a classical musical album on the record player.
You read the paper. You see a hotspots for it, so. I'm guessing.
There's stuff lying all over the place. It reminds me of my college dorm. Well, that door seemingly changed the fate of the world, so I'll click on it last, I guess.
Yeah.
This radio is to be older than me. And are these rifles real? Oh, what if I click on it by mistake when I'm trying to look at those? Wow, this guy likes to hunt. Sophie would have a fit if she saw this. Yeah, well, Sophie ain't here.
She ain't.
Don't even have a hotspot.
You'd imagine so. I mean, it's not a white dot on it, so seemingly not.
Huh.
Walk up to it.
Oh yeah, there
Yeah.
it is.
We have to walk up to it.
Alright, let's double check upstairs, because it could be something amazing up there. I mean,
The door leads behind, seemingly to that wall. After normally, it shouldn't exist.
but lo and behold, it does. Alright, that's that door. So this heads back to the hallway, right?
Yeah.
Let's go fiddle around in their bedrooms. That's exactly what they wanted.
I want to see him in bed.
No, the music isn't coming from upstairs.
All I have to do is go into the door of hell and
Meet your
probably
doom.
be in doom.
Welcome to your doom.
Be kindly welcome. They're all covered in dust. Dust? I'll crack a window then. The thing is, he's got a horrible mold problem with that monstrous door. Was in here? Look at that creeping mold.
Yeah, something right.
Told you should open the window. Jesus.
What the hell?
Which is
Oh.
very Silent Hill 4-ish.
Maybe he's
Serious
behind
stuff.
this impossible door. Oh, it's really loud in there. Oh no! That's got a deadlock.
I'd hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore. And all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall. I surged. I despaired. And I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch. From within the most suffocating darkness, the hours went by, until turning into days. And I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall. Desperate cries, howling in horror. Sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there, just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
The volume's so loud, no wonder he's going insane.
Considering he stayed in that little room for days, he must have pooped and peed in there.
You disgusting pig!
3 days later.
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response.
He called
Do you
him
know
twice.
if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so. And if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah, I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay, I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
The Husher Mansion is a large 19th century colonial house, property of Sebastian P. Husher, acclaimed professor and historical fiction author.
Nope.
And now I can select my poison.
Character.
Sophie van den End, age 40. Light source, candle. Life has put Sophie to the test many times, but she always pulls through. It was thanks to this resilience that she summoned the strength to put an end to her failing marriage with Daniel. Sophie, who runs a well-known art gallery, is now enjoying an ever-elusive prosperity she had always longed for. See that she's serenity is her ultimate skill.
Yeah.
She's not that strong. Scented candles. Whenever I light one, everything around me feels safer and more peaceful. Sophie. Who else is on the roster? Etienne Bartrand. Age 45. Light source. Lighter. That's a more advanced light source. Etienne. You can say his name.
Etienne Bertrand?
Etienne. A confident, self-made man. He looks self-made. Is sales manager at Wake Publishing, making him Daniel's direct supervisor. In his role as personal assistant, Daniel has become somewhat of an errand boy, but Etienne has slowly given him greater responsibilities. Although they love to complain about working together, they've grown fond of each other, developing a friendship outside of work that neither of them like to admit. Strength of his is his defining quality, but he's not very stealthy.
His greatest strength is his strength.
Yeah, well,
Stealth relevant in this game.
note folder, writing down anything important. It's the secret to remembering.
And of course, Edward Carnby owns a double barrel revolver.
Alexander Laskin is heading right in on the train, age 59, light source candle. Alexander and his wife Marcia are housekeepers at writer Sebastian P. Husher's mansion. Watching over the author's children is one of their many household duties. The Russian couple of Christian faith moved to Europe in the early 80s in an attempt to flee from a mysterious past that Alexander rarely, if ever, speaks about. His strength is unwieldy. Look at that strength.
His strength is just ridiculous strength. His serenity is crazy. Like
He's got brutal, later middle-aged strength.
this guy will
Sounds
like. He's got old man strength. Yeah.
Take a good swig from the flask to soothe your nerve. In fact, his strength's like 3 bars, but when he swigs his flisky, it knocks it all the way up to max. Always work for me, Alexander. Alina Ramos, age 32, light source, flashlight. She's radioing it in right now.
She's a police officer. She doesn't like police officer.
Alina is a passionate, hands-down type of learner. Always eager to get the hands sturdy at work. Happy and energetic, she's travelled the world with her sister in search of a better life for them both. Now working as an electrical technician at Monolith Security, Alina is part of a highly qualified tech support team repairing high-end security systems for exclusive clients.
What is wrong with that truck in the back? What's it doing?
It's her electric truck.
Why is it bobbing? What's it doing? What is it shaking for?
I guess the engine must be idling. The lights are on.
Why is it shaking like that for? Cars don't do that.
Really worn down truck.
She's all about speed and stealth.
Doesn't work very well, this walkie-talkie. It picks up a lot of weird interferences. Oh, yeah.
Radio? What's going on with that radio?
Okay, and that's our full roster of 4.
What? Who are the other 2 characters supposed to be?
They're just extras. Oh, well, let's start with Sophia's. That's where the story was at first. The Hushner Mansion is home to writer Sebastian P. Husher, his wife Catherine, their 2 children, Julia and Saul, and their housekeepers, Alexander and Masha.
So considering you've got a selection of disposable bodies, I assume this is where the permadeath starts.
Yeah. You know what they say.
Let's see how it goes.
There are terrible demons. Ouch!
This house is more
1998,
imposing at
damn,
night.
This is 1998 again. 1998 is very popular, yeah.
Most famous sound of boom played
Who
then.
the fuck would like go around with a candle?
She obviously checked Daniel's place and then came here afterwards. A tricycle, it's wet, beginning to rust. Must have been here for days. Well, look at this candle. It's got a golden stick.
Why? Yeah, well, I just want to have a candle with it. I sent a candle.
Yep.
I don't know what that does exactly, but
Can I examine that? Scented candles, 3 left. Sophie always. Oh yeah, we already kind of read all these things, haven't
didn't say what exactly it does. Maybe it heals or something. Oh.
It's totally jammed. Probably hasn't been open for years. If one of these guys owned a double-barreled gun, then, you know, they'd be set. The newspaper that's been through a storm. I can hardly read a word.
I don't even knock, just like blatantly walk in.
One. The
Husher
Husher
Mansion.
Mansion.
The door was open. Is there anybody home?
She at least asks if
Wobbling
anyone's
them
home.
lips.
She doesn't ring the bell, knock on the door. She just opens it and then shouts inside after she's gone through it. Huh.
Books in the foyer. You won't find me complaining.
It reminds me of Resident Evil Outbreak with random noises. Because if that Resident Evil Outbreak is when you examine stuff.
This clock is turn of the century. Just lovely. Though the time isn't set properly. A note found in the mansion entrance, written by Catherine, Husher's wife, on September 4th, 1998. I guess this wasn't interesting to Daniel.
Well, leave it out. She came by and wrote it.
My dear eccentric husband, I left your key in the top drawer of your bureau in the library. The children have been very nervous lately. We need to talk about it as soon as you get back, and I don't want them playing with it.
What, a key?
Playing with a key, yeah. Code's hung up. Someone must be home then.
Oh, who's come home?
Burglar alarm. How modern. A moat of crocodiles would be more fitting in this house.
It's not a castle, it's a old Victorian home. Ah, the toilet!
A man's home is his castle. Ah, fine shower. This is a kind of store for the man on the go.
The curtain's open, it was actually fully closed last time.
The thing, the toilet is
From the
so
mirror.
close to the shower, you could become the guy that deuces in his hand and throws it in the toilet. The time saved, incredible. I think there's a meme about that somewhere. With greedy fingerprints all over the glass. Greasy side. This place needs more candles.
Did you check this room when you originally played? Recognize this room?
I think some of the doors were sealed at the time. Tears in the Wind by Liam Edelman. It's lovely, melancholy, and has macabre touches. God, I've started to think the same way I talk to clients about works of art. That's because you're a connoisseur. Packed suitcases, they're everywhere, but are they arriving or departing? I guess this room is like a dead end. No, it looks like a garage. Old bicycle, a tad broken down, but it's still pretty. I love motorcycles, but I never mustered the courage to drive one, especially with Daniel telling me how dangerous they are. Damn it, you shouldn't pay attention to Daniel. You threw his ass to the curb, alcoholic piece of shit. An old metal box, rusty old metal. Closed, shut.
Yes.
Bloody hell, it's screwed down. She's gonna need a screwdriver, but she's taking it with her. So a screwdriver right there. Disorderly pile of tools, but no flathead screwdriver. Ooh. Here's the boiler. It's receiving no electricity, like the rest of the house. Electricity is a bit fancy for this place.
It is, yeah.
Boiler functioning. Upper panel. Shut down. Press the left button. Start. Press the central button. Emptying. Press the right button. In case of malfunction, preventing correct boiler functioning, you can perform an emergency shutdown, keeping the blue button pressed for 4 seconds. Can I rotate this? No.
Disappointed to see that Tears in the Wind by Liam Edelman is not an actual real picture.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Kind of thought it'd be a real picture by a real author, but it's not made up for this game. Disappointed!
Well, I mean, it's real. It's right there. The art is created.
Yeah, but it's not.
It might not be... The medium might not be canvas and acrylic
Oh, I
and
mean,
paint.
yeah.
The medium is digital code. Art takes many forms. All locked. Go and search the rest of the house for a flathead screwdriver. Yeah, I could improvise and use just about anything to open that, but whatever.
No, she's fine to be right.
Old family photos of trips and stuff. If I'm opening it, I'm doing it right. Pile of suitcases. Seems a bit much for a long journey.
You should drop a candle into the house on fire.
She could do. Carving on the chess pieces is exquisite.
Exquisite.
Good music with good wine in other circumstances. And this place really drank in the daylight. An upright piano. I played one just like it as a girl.
Can she tattle the old keys as
Tickle
well?
the ivories. I don't make sense given her. She's not. I should take up the piano again sometime.
Can you play?
Can
Rebecca,
you play?
can you play?
Seeing so many bottles in one place reminds me of Daniel and unpleasant times. You know, when he was drunk.
That hurts.
Straight in the fields. A wilted plant sometimes happens to mine when I have a lot going on at the gallery. That's why I buy fake plants. Could I be responsible for their deaths? History magazine.
I
Subscribe to some of these. This is why.
Or do you want anything that resembles a plant at all?
Decoration? No. I never understood why people have to murder defenseless animals for sport.
For sport?
I settled over. Perhaps I could get it to light somehow.
Have you tried over there? Yeah. X. Square. Yeah, you can't use your fucking open flame in your hand. There is no Kindle.
I don't think that.
I don't think this will work.
Don't think. I'd imagine you'd end up using it up. That was written by Husher. I consider myself a fan, but I admit his books are addictive. And just light it with your candle. Come on.
I guess there's no Kindle. You're gonna want to find Kindle first.
Yeah, but this place has no technology around it whatsoever. Where would I find an Amazon Kindle?
Good point. Why did Amazon name their book after stuff that you release to light a fire?
Oh, I must admit, I spent weeks on end in this library. We'll go from 8th century. Husher must deal with some very
Just close this automatic on there.
choice collectors. I think it's because my finger taps the analog stick.
Oh, as soon as you move, it goes off.
Yeah. Historical novels like those authored by Husher. It's cheap entertainment, but devilishly addictive. There you go, devilishly addictive. Love the camera. Wait, it's only a replica.
Oh.
An Alberti from the 1940s. Husher's old-fashioned even when it comes to his work. Though it's quite lovely. Save your game. If you had an ink ribbon. Macabre tales, noir novels, and oh! Psycho by Robert Bloch. Enchanting. Dictionaries, atlases, and manuals of a variety of languages. Looks like Husher does his research before writing. I can hardly resist the temptation to take one of them. And she just leaves with the book and doesn't do anything else. Japanese swords, both look authentic. I can even imagine them as museum pieces.
Huh.
Ah, there's the key. It's
There's
jammed.
the key. Jammed.
Got to
Gotta
lubricate it somehow. This is also what led to the divorce as well. Damn.
The Olivetti Tarot is a real tarot.
They've done their research. Yeah.
Real type of tarot, I should say. Yeah, they got that one right. See it here in all its glory. An advert for them.
Ah, the Olivetti. Pure Italian design as well baked into that.
Yeah.
It's been years since I've seen one of these typhoons. Since we sold my parents' old house. Fruit. Porcelain, fruit candlesticks, an English tea set. Very old and dusty. The table has been set for 4, but they never appear to have eaten their meal. Dishes and books in the same little cupboard. Odd way of arranging things. Old family photos in black and white. Can't say anything, it's covered in filth. Oh, it's not that bad.
It's not reflecting anything. So.
I'll crack a window. Delicate, elegant dinner service, but covered in dust, so it's useless.
Oh.
Ah, ordinary matchbox.
Oh. You don't need Kindle, you just use matches to light the fire?
Plenty of matches left.
That's really weird if you just use matches. I mean, you've literally got an open flame in your hand.
There's something on the counter.
Drawing by Saul. Drawings done by Husher's youngest child. That's quite the upsetting drawing.
So yeah, I definitely wouldn't put that in the fridge. That's
Saul,
yeah,
so. Oh, I'm so proud of your work, Saul. Well done. Water's coming from the sink. There's a wire right there. So
I'm
there
going to
is.
get electrocuted if you walk on it.
Oh! Didn't seem like it would be enough to do the job, but who knows? Could be a billion volts going for that. Fresh fruit, but the apples are beginning to rot. They appear to be old cookbooks, as far as I can tell. They're written in Russian. The metal ring.
Huh.
Ivan, unusual.
Iron.
The
Oh, wait.
bottom half. It's the bottom half of a key, eh?
Oh.
Now I'm gonna have to find another half of key. So in real terms, I found nothing. Can examine that kettle from here without getting too personal with that water. There's some coffee left in the pot. Drink it. You'll need it to
Splendid.
keep going for the rest of this terrorful encounter.
You keep that though.
Got amazing blur at the foreground.
Yeah, the depth of field.
Preserves, cereal, a wide range of non-perishable foods. Just about the only thing not rotten in this place. Preserves and dog food. No fresh food though. An old can of rusty motor oil.
You can oil up the thing now.
It's completely full of oil. That's not a point at the top, it's just
Oh. Someone there.
listening at doors. What was that noise? You better take a look before you go back out. To press your ear against the door, walk up to the door, and when you see the listen icon, press and hold the triangle button. While you're listening, pay attention to the sounds that come from the other side. Damn it.
See, now you
What
know
was
what the
that?
Xbox buttons are because you've played because of that section and
Whoa, training, yeah.
stay there. Click on the fridge.
Souvenirs and list of errands. The date has expired on some of these.
Shouldn't actually open the fridge.
I have to hold it too.
Hold it.
Using your map. It seems like the coast is clear. From now on, you can listen to what's happening at the other side of unexamined doors. Sometimes you might have the chance to do it with other doors as well. Pay attention to the icons when you're near one. Use your map to find your way around. It records every single place you've explored so far. To open it, press the left analog stick. This map will be constantly updated with relevant information, and we're to check back once in a while.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything in there.
There are fiends walking about. They have to avoid, I assume.
You know, we'll
Nice
look
map.
at what we've explored thus far. So
See a locked door there.
there's no way out of here other than this door, so I guess I'll just go through the door.
Dining room.
Whoa! This hall is
Yeah,
dangerous.
that's not dining room.
It's kind of a hall,
Yeah, this is a hall.
so I can't just listen at any door, only the ones it lets me.
Check unexplored doors, right? Examined doors.
So let's see now, where was the so I need to go into the dining room and then the library.
This door's unexamined, apparently. Just can't listen to it.
I'll poke my head in,
Mm-mm.
but it's locked. Stop me from progressing straight to the mysterious door. The darkness is thick. Not as thick as I am.
Nothing's that thick.
No. No, you don't get to insult me.
I get to play this though.
Oh no!
It's jammed. But
Time to
lubricate it.
lubricate. Use. You'll work like a charm. You should do that in your own time. Looks like an old key. It was jammed in the drawer in the library.
Master key? Oh my god.
Da-da-da-da. These keys will usually open more than one door. There's a picture of Link and the Master Sword on the front. It's a master key. Why don't you, the master of unlocking, take it with you?
Oh my god!
So what the game's obviously setting up to do is at some random point the hair symbol's just going to randomly appear on the door, isn't it? And screw me over.
Maybe. Maybe it'll appear like on every door. There's an actual reason for you to need to do it. Oh, excuse me, pin.
Better get that.
Should I answer? No, you shouldn't.
Hello?
Hello, Brittany.
Sorry, who is this?
Cord's cut.
I can't understand you.
We can't leave my room.
What the?
You can't leave a room, that's what she said. You're not listening.
It sounded like a child.
Sounded kind
Is
of
he
like
in the
Lisa at
house?
the beginning.
I like that the map's nice and fast. Oh! See, wicked laugh/cry. First, I need something to get like the Amazon Kindle.
She needs the Kindle because she can't use the candle. She has to use matches.
Should have been straight over and said, "Can't make bricks without clay, mate."
She's literally holding the clay in her hand. I mean, there's books all over the place. You just grab a book and rip it up.
Yep, there's a literal Amazon Kindle all over that room.
There, look, there, in that drawer. There's books, so there's with plates. You don't know, you're always powerful too. Damn. Door is locked. Wah, wah.
Door is now open.
Door is locked.
Oh, it's open. Look.
Is it that bad?
The mysterious door isn't present, unfortunately. Record player with a piece by Vivaldi ready to play. I'm more of a Chopin lover myself. But this isn't the worst choice. I mean, this room is freaking her out.
Surprise, motherfucker!
That means we had the evil doors.
Skulls on the wall. I understand that Husher is old-fashioned, but this is sheer barbarism.
There is
The
something.
screwdriver.
Oh.
Fire the screwdriver. Looks to have seen better days. This in my hand. I could pass for Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct if I were blonde. Ah, right, yeah. Okay, now we've solved.
I get that
Examine
reference,
this
I
place.
think.
Table is an utter mess. Cigarettes, books, glasses, are strewn all about. I wonder if Daniel is able to leave a message from hell. Julia and Saul's notes. A scribbled piece of paper from the smoking room in the Husher mansion. Julia. I saw another door yesterday. As I was walking by the dining room, I suddenly heard music from the Daddy's music box. When I went in, I saw the door. I went running to tell Mummy, but when we came back, it was gone. She scolded me for making things up. It's not fair. I was telling the truth. There was an old door here, different from the rest. It even has a key in the keyhole. If I ever see it again, I'll go inside and leave the door open. That way, Mummy will believe me. So, I saw that weird Julia said. The one that wasn't there before.
Weird door.
Some more text. Mum was very angry and kept yelling at Julia. The door is scary. I'll hide the key in the dollhouse and I'll hide the $5 too. Even if they get mad at me, I'll bring them out when Mummy and Julia forget about the door. One will be hungry, so her friend will make dinner for her. Another one will read while her mum takes a shower. The other one will watch the door so nobody comes in.
Guess you need to find 5 dolls?
Yeah, seems about right. I smell tobacco, skulls, weapons on the wall. I suppose this is why the room feels so dreary to me. Dreary,
smell
this
of
place
weapons?
is awesome.
The smell of tobacco, the smell of skulls, and the smell of weapons.
It's even got a
Weird way
vessel
to-
there.
Oh, what's going on there? Yep, see the man coming through the door.
Daniel, is that you?
Oh no, it's lost! Something's trying to get in. Make sure that the door does not open. To gather your strength, repeatedly hit the X button, and once you feel strong enough to push the door back, hit the right trigger. Waiting for maximum strength is effective but risky. You decide when to push the door, but be extra careful. No matter what happens, be sure to keep it shut.
It's all a bit scissor man.
Loud, isn't it?
Yeah.
Being extra careful. Luckily you made it this time. You're safe for now. But don't let your guard down. Whatever that was, it could be lurking in the shadows. Certain events will give you the chance to put your ear to the door in rooms you've already visited. But remember to be extra careful. It might save your life.
Okay, so when I
God.
saw that...
What the hell just
Okay,
happened? What was pushing that door?
So when I saw that speed run failed, I assumed that the guy was instantly murdered when he opened the door because he didn't listen to the door first
Hmm.
and hear the evil hands behind it.
So now we've got the prompts.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's the sound of death. You should probably evade that. I wonder if that's how the threat presents itself in this game. Is it literally just doors to go through?
I mean,
I
that
wonder if
does-
that's dynamic and not randomly moves around. Dining room.
a dynamic room.
Somebody's walking
So-
around upstairs.
Is it on this side? I can't
Hey,
even.
listen. I
can't
can't listen to the
listen
door
this
anymore.
room.
You can't listen, then it must be safe, right?
I guess it left.
I would have thought you could listen to every door. It's kind of strange.
They've probably done that just to try and lull you out of doing it.
There's apples. Did you use a screwdriver?
No, not yet.
I believe don't you have the toolbox literally in then?
You're right.
Combine? Yeah, why combine?
Fuses, for fuses, they were in the old metal box. I don't know a great deal about electricity. What might I do with this? It's 20 amp one, 25 amp one, 15 amp one, and 10 amp one. You gotta
Set
cover
me up
everything.
for a mighty puzzle.
Yeah.
Sounds safe. Maybe only certain door. It can only appear on certain doors. Mm-mm.
Huh.
Looks like sorry. Good. Door is open. Don't know if the game is snide enough to change state when I.
Yeah, just as you open, I was actually thinking that as well.
This room is spooky, but dead end as it were. I used to climb into wardrobes like this, playing hide and seek as a gal. bunch of items piled up in every which way. It's impossible to get through.
Cage.
Oh dear. This is very clock towery.
Clock tower-like, yeah.
Cage, yeah.
It is, yeah.
Ah, some kindling. An advanced Amazon product. It cost me $50, but I got it next day shipping. Is there an animal on the top of it there? More pile of logs.
It's like, oh, is it? Yeah.
Probably chopped it by hand. So now obviously the pad is vibrating. Can't listen to
Can't
it.
listen to it, though.
So the fireplace, yeah, it's in the living room, innit? She must have detected that the horror headed upstairs, so that's why she's let her ultimate guard down.
Put the Kindle on the fire.
Let's settle over. God, but it's expensive. Use.
Now use your torch. Use your naked flame to set it on fire.
Oh yeah, so I use the candle, you're right. I reckon I used up all the matches before being able to light a fire. Alright, I guess I'll just use the torch, the naked flame I got. She got like...
What'd you say? You tried to use the matches?
She would use them all up before being able to light a fire with them.
Do you need like maybe a piece of paper to intermediary? Could you use one of the random notes you have on you?
Advanced fire lighters. This door was locked before. Seems like the coast is clear. There's no broiling
The
evil.
sound of death, no.
Yes.
If you're Barrett,
Basement.
you'd be all tense. Sorry, if you're Wesker, you'd be all tense. You'd be like, "Stop it! Don't open that door!"
Oh, when you're at I'll play it when you come across a noisy door.
There's a note stuck on the safe.
In the safe?
Yep. Safe riddle. A hand. Note detailing Hush's riddle for his daughter, Julia. Dear Julia, if you found this note, congratulations! You're one step closer to solving the puzzle I preferred to you, and you can eat tonight. I hope it keeps you entertained while I'm away. I've hidden your favorite doll in the safe, and changed the combination. Since you aspire to becoming a detective when you grow up, I think this is a great chance to put your deduction skills to the test. The new combination is as follows. A number of our street address, Soul's age, the decade and year the canvas hanging upstairs right next to the staircase was painted. Good luck, my dear Inspector. Hugs and kisses from Daddy.
Straight.
This is a... the decade and year the canvas hanging upstairs right next to the staircase was painted. Action replay!
Oh, come on. Plus year canvas.
I'll check my documents then.
I'll put that into the
On the back.
chat there so we remember. Didn't you, yeah, isn't
So here's Soul. This had his age on it on the back.
7, right?
7. Soul is 7.
So this is the second thing, right?
Yeah,
so
Soul
I'll put Soul, I'll write Soul 7 so we know what it is exactly. What was the rest of this house again? It was on the envelope that you found. It was your character, wasn't it? Oh.
Damn it, a light blue. Considering there's no electric in this house, that's impressive. There's some good wines here. Some very good wines, and some very good and expensive wines. True, she could just forget about all this and start knocking back wine after wine.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
I mean, you might never in your life get a chance to drink a very good wine. East Asian vases. They're fine pieces. Such a shame they're kept here. In this place. There's some lockers, I'll open it and some random police officer will be stuffed inside.
Oh no.
We don't appear to use this wardrobe anymore. It's empty.
That's tradition, isn't it? That right there.
Oh.
Good.
The pad is vibrating away as if it's warning me of something, but I guess it's not
Is it like
warning
a-
me of a mechanic.
No, it's not like a door. Just
Painted by Kaufman from 1945. I doubt it's an original.
you reckon that's the one they took down, right?
You have a canvas upstairs.
Removed it. If it's like a big empty space, that'd be 1945. Oh, sorry, wait.
Old junk. What she looks like it was here before they built the house. Yeah, it's pretty old, lardery, piled up. Old junk. Nothing helpful. Picard would enjoy these wines. I mean, some of them are even named right after him. Ah.
Huh.
Somebody's got a miss. The fuses are misshapen.
Oh. Good,
Now
it's
I
been-
can begin the ultimate puzzle.
Carl Kaufman, a real painter.
Uh,
1945. Can't be Carl Kaufman. This guy like must be another Carl. Must be another custom.
Thinking this is maybe like a crazy math puzzle.
What to do exactly? Where can you even put these?
They go into each of these
Oh,
four.
right. 25.
So we've got an inwards going line and an outwards going line.
Yeah.
Maybe by sheer luck, I'll just do it right the first time. I put them in wrong. I guess easy, meeny, miny, mo won't cut it. Damn. I
Meeny,
mean,
meeny, miny, mo. That always puts it.
yeah. I think it's the greatest way of going about your troubles. So the outwards going lines seem to head straight into them.
That green line kind of passes over this one, but doesn't interact with it. Seems like kind of interacts with the one on the bottom, I guess. It goes behind the little nub on the right.
Perhaps it's something to do with the sum of the three at the bottom. So those three there are...
Oh, 25, 15, 30.
Yeah, 80, 90... and then is it 95? No, 105. So if we've got 105 to play with, when I put this 15 in here, it's going to feed 3 boxes and therefore become 35. This one
yes.
is going to feed 2 and therefore it'll become 30.
1, 2, yeah.
This one only 1, so it's face value. And this one looks like it's only 1 as well. So, we got to get 105. So, $45 worth plus. So I put 20 in, and that would be 55, and the other 2 would be too low. So need to pump up these rookie numbers a bit.
I understand the reference.
So if we put 60 in there, 50 would be too much. So I can't use the 25 in there, but if we were to put 60 plus 30, that would be 90. No, it's too much.
Got a 10 as well.
So 25. I would have thought. So that would be 45. I have a feeling they're probably going to go for the 45 route.
Don't no image appears at the top when you do it.
45 plus. Oh no, 45 plus 50 is too much. There's only room for one odd number. So, oops.
Just triangle to a restart.
30 plus 40. No, that won't work. One other.
Which box you went to get to which number?
So if we go with 25 plus 30, that is 55 plus 60, that is 60, that's too much.
Without one that's powering only one of the boxes, must be the lowest number, right? Because there's 2, so 10 plus
There's 2 boxes powering just one.
oh yeah.
We need to get one of these numbers to be an odd number as a result. So, but we can't have 2 odd numbers because it'll become blatantly the wrong answer.
You got one of them. One of them is 25, though. If that's 25, one must go to the 51.
Unless it in itself is the odd number. Like, 25 plus 30. 55. 65 plus 20 times 3 is bust.
This one only connects to that middle one, right? There's another green wire leading to it. So we put 25. It's going to be and you have no 5 on, right?
25 in there would be way too much, I think, because it would like be 75's
yeah,
worth.
yeah. Yeah, it would. Yeah, that connects nearly to that connects to all of them.
So we could have 50 there. Then the 15 would have to go in one of these side boxes. 50 plus 30 would be 80. Oh, damn. It seemed like it was right, but...
I'm guessing that one with 3 wires is the 10 one, because it just has to be, right? Otherwise it would be too high.
Yeah.
So that one's 1, that one's 1. What did you do just before? Did you put the 15 above
Before,
the 10
it was 30 plus 50, which is 80, plus 20 more, which is 100. 115 it is bust, yeah.
10.
So what if we use you as the single one? So that's now 30 plus 4. Oh no, that's 45. That's 2. So 30 plus 30, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 5. No, guess I'm my failure at maths. Mafuyu. These are all different brands as well. So we put the Uretal amp, 15 amp. Why did 30 plus 30 plus 20 plus 20 not work then? 30. 30, that's 60. Plus 20 and 20 would be 105. That's surely right.
Well, you can only get 105 for. I would have thought you'd have like 25, 15, 30.
Oh, I was trying to add them to be the value of those values over there, but no, your thing sounds way more
Yeah,
sensible.
that's what I was thinking. Like, you just have to make the left, right, and centre 25, 15, 30.
Yeah.
No, imagine that. I don't know what order you have to be in. I'm a bit confused in about. It just seemed like they have to be in a specific order because the wires are leading off to those ones specifically. So that's 35.
Yeah,
That's impossible.
So yeah, says you say 30 is the only one that's going to fit there really, because you can't make it with the others.
No.
Unless the 3 boxes at the top need to add up to each number, so therefore the one on the right needs to be the sum of these 2. So that means I've got to make 30 from the 2 numbers here. They don't multiply, but they do feed other boxes.
I mean, the one at the bottom, it's the 3 boxes, right?
So that means 10 towards each of the numbers. So you're probably still holding right with your 10 theory. So box number 3, need to hit 30 now, I need to add 20. The middle box is being fed by 10 plus...
That's the very rightmost box is now 30 then. Middle box is at 10 right now. You need
That's way too little, isn't it?
10 plus 15.
10 is too little power to fulfill this destiny.
No. Well, no. Do what you did before. put the what was it before? 20? 20 on top.
Yeah.
15. Put the 15 the bottom one.
This one.
Bottom left. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what order you have to be in, because it seems like there's a specific order too to it.
No, I think I figured out the what they want now. But let's try 15 in here, because 15 doesn't exceed any of the values rated. Therefore, now we can have to feed the 31. We need no, nothing else adds to 30, does it at all?
No. No, it has to be 10. 10 plus 20. I'm sorry. I'm guessing the correct answer was the one just before, but it wasn't the right order. I'm guessing each specific box is a very specific fuse to the left, but we just can't follow through.
Let me check my documents. There was something about I didn't take it with her.
Was it? That 10 one has to be there on that third one. Then it's just a question of rotating the other ones until you get to kind of shift the number. So
Yeah, I guess so.
one. The other was a 111, right? Yeah, so that 15 has to go. I mean, you can't go on top, so it has to go into either the bottom left or the top right left. So yeah, either one of these two. I mean, just can't really. You already tried it on the right one.
10 plus 15 is 20. Well, no, it's
That's 30.
35.
Oh, sorry, no,
Yeah,
that's
25.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, 25. That's
That
middle one's
matches the
25 now.
left-hand one, but didn't quite make sense elsewise. But
oh, if that's the case, then that 15 should actually go on the top, right? If it's in that order. And then 10 goes there. So then the bottom left is 25 goes at the bottom. I mean, this one you can put to the right there.
so 15, 10 there, 25.
To be honest, yeah. Well, what's that there? Oh right, it's the activation for it. And the problem is we don't know. Well, I tried. There's only 3 combinations ultimately.
I suppose in theory, yes. So I don't know. There aren't that many combinations.
No. So essentially, so what did you try then? You tried the exact. So you tried 25, 15, 30 from left to right. Can't remember what you tried before, but I'm guessing you have to try a different order.
I'm just not seeing how we hit 50 with any. So the one with 3 coming off.
10 plus.
No, so that one's got 3. So
Yeah, you're right. Actually, 10 plus.
so these 3 have to equal 50 in theory, because it's the only possible way we're going to reach 50 with any combination of these.
Oh yeah, how do you get 50? So you got 20, 25 plus 20. Even that isn't 50.
So 3 symbols to make 50 would be.
None of the others lead to.
25 plus 15 is 40, plus 10 would be 50. So that means that if we were to put +20, so that box on the right is now 30 still.
Yes, it is.
The box. So now these put together 10 plus 25 and
20
yeah,
20
that
plus
will equal
25 is
50.
45.
25. The one with the 2 in, so 10 plus 15. Why did I say 15 but pick up that?
Man, today you can't just take one out again. You have to reset the whole fucking thing.
Oh.
I don't. What are you? I don't quite know what you're trying to go for. Oh wait, no. Does that red wire lead into that? Oh, wait. That red wire is So the one on the left is seemingly the 50 then.
Oh, you're right. Yes, I read.
Yeah,
those
because it's
two
got a
back
red
to
and
front.
it's got a red and blue to it. Yeah, I didn't actually see that until now. The red and blue go into that. So that one on the left is 50. So so you need the 10 plus 25. 25. That's 30. 35. 40.
Yeah, I imagine you can't form. I think the only 3 numbers you're going to make 50 from are the.
Wait, 10 plus 25 plus 15. Is that 50?
Yeah. So
Okay,
those
in that
3
case,
would go
put
in
the-
them box.
Yeah, in that case, that then you can put the oh, where's the other one go? You need a 25 as well. You have a
So
25, right? Yeah, so the 10 definitely goes in that bottom one again. And then wait, where's the fucking door one again? Oh, okay, and then the 25 goes. Actually, no, you can't make 25 if you do that.
25 has to.
No, the 10 one can't go there. Yeah, 25 has to. No, the 25 one has to go in that. No, it can't because it's only one.
25 has to be the sum of 20 and 10 because that's the only way we're going to make that value on the right hand one. So those two have to be 20 or 10, either above or the bottom.
Considering that one of them goes to all boxes and we have a literal 25 volt one, you're always going to be over 25. Right? Because no matter where you put it, it's going to go over. The green wire goes to everyone. I know the green wire doesn't go to that one, the bottom left. No, it does, yeah.
Yeah, it does, yeah. So 25.
The green wire goes everywhere.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Only boxes. So 25 in theory can't go to anyone's feeding into. So that's got to be the 50 box because there's no way you're adding 3 things. So
The 50 box has to be the one on the very left because it's got 3 wires going to it.
30 amp one would be.
Guess you could just try and do it by sheer process of elimination. I mean, if you have to make 50 in that top left one, then there's only one option left after that, right?
Yeah, 25 physically can't.
I have no idea how you make 25. It's seemingly impossible to make 25.
The 25 can't go there because it feeds those two. Can't go there because it feeds that one. It can go here though because this one doesn't feed anything else but the triple one. So it has to go there.
Yeah.
Then
And then you need
so 15 needs to either go. So 15 could go here, because paired with the 10 would make 25.
Yeah.
And then 10 paired with the 20 makes 30. So
Now you've got 10 here, so that'll
So-
make.
so
that
that
one up the top now is 35. And that red one there, 35 plus 20 is
45, isn't it? 10 plus
35. No,
25.
it's still not 50. No, it's not a round number.
No.
So maybe invert the 15 and 10.
So with the 15 there, we get our 25 in the middle, which is seemingly right. The combination of those
25 plus 15 plus 20. That's 50, right?
25 plus 5 is 30, 40. They'd be like 60, I think.
What? I should put down to what happens.
Whoops.
What you can? Oh, you can change one out.
Something like that.
Damn, it's fucking hard this puzzle. Probably not randomly came across it just by sticking them in so many times as well.
You thought.
I don't understand the logic of this though. Yeah, it's. I kind of think I understand it every time, but clearly I don't. Oh my god. I feel like this needs to be said to us.
Maybe you won't be such a disappointment in the next dimension.
Oh. I mean, I wouldn't take it personally, except that he uses his Gallic gun to vaporize me into dust immediately afterwards, which is quite a problem.
He does it. Well, he tries to at least.
No,
That'd be
Vegeta! No!
Nappa is successfully vaporized into dust.
Doesn't Nappa? Does he actually kill Nappa in that
It does,
scene? Or does
yeah. Nappa is never seen again.
Is it like even in that non-kill dub? I guess I guess he teleports him away to another dimension, right?
Well, he said he sent him to another dimension, yeah. Teleported him away.
Yeah, must be it.
But I don't know if we ever saw Nappa in the Home for Eternal Losers.
No, we never seen Nappa again ever after that, I believe. Maybe besides in like the Gooks and Bardock episodes. You know, quite so the game might just we've got it right, but the game feels like we're doing it by chance. It's refusing it.
That would be amazing.
No, you just spent enough time with it that time.
That's 10 plus 15 plus 10. So that would be 25 on the 25, yeah. That would be
25. So that top one is 25 plus 15, which is 40.
plus the 10.
Plus,
the
plus
red
10,
one,
so that's 50. And
And
especially
then-
pressure elimination, it has to be that then.
Let's see, so if I put this middle one in, that would be 35 for the central section though, which is none of those
Yeah,
fuses.
impossible. Yeah. Yeah, it would be. Yeah. But it's the only way it can work.
So these can be swapped without much to do because they're the same set. Plus going into that one. So
That top one there. Yes, they'll both be 25 still.
So we
That
swap
will lower
you.
that would lower the one to the very left though to no longer be 25.
So now the left-hand one is 25. Those three put together is 25, 30, 40, 50.
Oh.
And then these put
20.
together would be 30.
Hey,
So this is
that's
surely
should be.
only possible. I
Yeah.
believe it. I believe it will be fine this way. I'll attempt to turn the switch. Yeah. We solved it using sheer. Damn it! It wasn't fine anyway.
Oh no, you should blow it. I was gonna play this.
Let's use the scenery. Right, we solved the puzzle at least.
What's going on? Try again. Not that you would think.
I want
What did you
this
say
one.
when you? This is something else to listen.
Damn.
Oh, I know what it is.
Wow.
It's that wire in the wall. It's blowing the fuses.
Oh yeah, tripping them.
Yeah, it's tripping the fuses. Yeah.
So my inventory doesn't have anything that can really deal with such a conundrum.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what you could do with that. You could pull sand on it.
There must be a hiding place. In fact, there's an interaction with it.
Maybe. Oh, it's still the street address, Soul's Age, plus the canvas.
So let's see what hasn't been examined around here. Let's put our head in the. What's this? Silence.
Claire.
This is a fully locked door. Locked from the inside, in fact. Packed luggage.
Packed lunch.
My favourite kind of lunch.
Go on. A dog?
What the hell?
Must have been a
Oh no.
giant dog.
Dog whiskey. Not bad.
So this is the shut down, press the left button, start, press the central button, emptying, press the right button. In case of malfunction.
What's the puzzle?
There's nothing to interact with around. Here's the boiler, it's receiving no electricity. Yeah, I guess I can only start to use that when the house is powered up.
You have to handle that walk button. What's up, motorbike?
She loves it.
Really loves them, that.
Yeah, she loved motorcycles. But Daniel warned her that they were dangerous, so she didn't bother.
Damn.
Daniel was right, though. You should probably trust people called Daniel, just in general. Is someone upstairs?
So that picture is upstairs, right? Canvas.
Yeah. Time to go upstairs. But there's a presence upstairs.
Take the paintings gone.
They've removed the painting from the mark on the wall. I don't think they took it down long ago. The painting downstairs, was it circular?
I don't think it was. I can't remember. But if it is that one, it's 1945.
Yeah.
What did it say? Didn't it say? It said decade plus year. So it's. Does that mean? Is it 1945 or just 45?
The decade and
Or
year.
40 even.
So the decade and year would be 4-5, yeah.
Okay, 45.
So we know the
Write
code
it
is
down.
745, but we need to know what the number of their street address is. Which probably was told at some point earlier on, but
It was on the envelope for the other character. I can't remember it anymore.
portrait from 1945. I'm not familiar with the artist. Other subject. 1934, sorry. 1634. Third time was a charm. But it doesn't like that painting.
No.
The streets are so calm. Just everyday life going on out
That's
there.
that electrical van look. The weird bobbing electrical van.
Let's see. So she uses psychic powers to map out the area around there. She feels that Suddy's over there.
She fired out her sonar.
Black and white photo. Image of Catherine, Hush's wife, and their children, Julia and Saul. Do not look at this photo. Well, that is
Read it? What, do not look at this photo, why not?
I don't know. We've done it now.
No, I've done it.
Golden Fire by Husher. Looks like a real page turner. That is the ultimate review of something.
It's like weird gunk on the handle.
Figurines and masks from faraway places. If I had time, I'd like to travel like I used to. See if I can convince Amelia or Bernard.
It's like weird gunk on the door now.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be openable. Where did this come from? The molded?
Oh no. Heart's beating now when you saw it.
Figurines and masks from faraway places, yeah. Look at this amazing window.
Can't draw of it.
It's a suicide window, that.
It's in the balcony.
Oh, there we go. Ooh. It looks like a crisp night. Is this Batman scouring light not activated? I'm not sure. I'd say the battery is belongs to that floodlight. Yeah, it's just
We didn't chart the floodlight.
no matter how much I feel around with the floodlight, it's useless until I can turn it on. Gonna need a wire, I think, to
Oh yeah.
boxes full of soil and fertilizer. Plants are nice and green due to the rain, I reckon. Grill tongs. Grill tongs with a wooden handle. Perfect for cooking a barbecue.
Or grabbing wires, I guess, because the handles are wooden.
Excellent for taking food out of the oven. Yeah. Happy anniversary. Oh, look at that. You laid all out and everything. The card looks really sad now, but
Kendall stole it.
he used one of those immortal candles. They use them in like ancient crypts and stuff all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah. They should stay on forever.
Child.
Creepy crying.
Second letter from Isaac Farber. A letter for Husher, written in August 10th, 1998. Sent to the owner of an antique shop. Read. Dear Sebastian, I wanted to tell you firsthand that I will be taking some much needed time off, which means the store will be closed as of tomorrow. I wanted you to hear it from me rather than read it on the sign on our door. Our daughter is currently travelling, and I must confess I can't keep up with our everyday demands on my own, especially since I haven't been able to sleep well lately. As soon as she's back, we will open for business again. Rest assured, you'll be the first to know. I hope you feel better by then. Please give my warmest regards to your family. Sincerely, Isaac Fabar.
See, look at the back of that.
Nothing on the back.
Might be in the living.
Any doors on there? So there's one door. That's not a door. It's just a weird paneling. Look at this creepy ass painting. Can't even tell what it is. Just a dark silhouette.
Nothing. Oh, that's cameras in this game.
Nothing of interest here. Just an old record player. Elevation of the plan of Husher Mansion. An elevation of the mansion with some notes on it. Scaffold goes here. Looks like they were going to have some amazing scaffolding done. Is that the address?
Read it.
Scaffold goes here.
If you look at the back.
Fix erect scaffolding. Check the old
Exterior
pipes.
repair leaks, fix loose tiles, check old pipes. Is how much of it has any relevance? Record player though.
Just picking up random old notes.
There's no record player in this room as well.
Lock this from the latch from the other side.
Oh God. Is there someone on the other side?
Oh, her voice sounded weird and distant there.
I think he's looking at her through out the window.
I have to get in there.
What now?
Is she referring to this door?
Yeah, that door, yeah.
Well, she ain't getting in there for now.
Nothing of interest.
This study, it's exquisite. Remote control. Just any garage door remote control. The buttons seem a bit worn down.
Open your garage, you get outside. You can use it now already.
Remote control doesn't appear to activate anything in my surroundings.
Just have to go down to the garage.
Lovely armchair, this chair looks comfy, and surrounded by books. I wouldn't mind sitting down to turn a page off you.
Damn. I really need the
spooked.
sound. Radio. What's going on with that radio?
Keep that table in mind if you need a spot to hide. Reference books of all sorts. Medicine, physics, biology. There's some on art, which I own too. Encyclopedia, dictionaries, quite a few reference collection. An impressive landscape from 1905. Evocative one. Of the loveliest I've seen in this house.
So, it's not oval, so it's not that one. I'm assuming you have to like several paintings to find the oval one. I don't remember if that one in the basement was
Mainly
oval
African
or not.
masks. Some are Indian. So not my field of expertise. Can't listen to this door. Did I click on this already? Find committed contacts. We have several at the gallery, but ours are from this century.
The pin which is white.
Something jamming the lock. I believe it's a broken key.
Okay, so you have the thing for that. I guess you need someone to stick it though.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna... Broken piece in the ring seems to match the shaft stuck in the keyhole. Could I glue them together somehow? Yeah, there's enough glue-like at the minute. So we've kind of searched all upstairs. Oh, no, those doors
you
are
check
not
any
there.
of those doors, I don't know.
can definitely see
Sounds
why
safe.
speedrunning would cause you to open these doors without listening.
Well, because you don't have time to listen to those and speedrunning.
Paintbrushes, acrylic paints, and poorly sealed bottles. Whatever was inside has stained all the shelves. Gotta find something to repair that key in here. From 1883 and 1790, having such fine pieces strewn about on the floor is quite rich, I suppose.
Neither are oval. It's that weird extra shape.
Marks on the forms related to a trapdoor somehow. She's gonna need something. She ain't gonna be able to tongue that open.
Trap the remote control?
That'd be amazing if she plummeted to her death.
That weird floaty point there in the middle of the room.
It's the trapdoor.
Oh, right, that.
Oh wait, you're right. There's
Yeah.
a second one.
Look up. Yeah, there you go. Oh,
So,
there it is.
They have an attic. Not that I can reach the attic, but they have it.
I guess that's the trapdoor that has to open.
Okay, so nothing in here for now.
Seems the coast is clear.
Coast clear. Bolted.
Bolted it. I'm using bolt cutters. Whoa.
The scary sound has nothing to do with this room.
No, seemingly not, no. She happenstance that happened as he approaches her. Oh, bathroom. Oh, a rag.
Disc off.
Oh, making set fire to
Oh.
this. Whoa, man, this physics are amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to set fire to that and then please on the Kindle.
All sorts of toiletries here. Still most sealed. Now, one more door to check. It's just one more door. I'll go straight in unannounced. Lock shut. Well, I reckon that probably a good point to call it if I can actually. Sorry, I can save an exit there. So, because we've done a once over of the house now, in its basic form. And it's getting pretty good so far. I quite like that. Granted, I get it's in episodes, so it's going to be quite separate little bits, I guess. But still, it's a pretty neat concept.
Yeah, who knows how it'll go when you get later on and they actually start to throw the hostiles at you.
A lot of these games tend to expose their jank at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a nice 2 hours. Let's hope the next two are just as good. Next time on Game-Geki. GG.